Would you believe me if I told you that people buy who you are more than what you do? Hey, I'm Michael DeLon, founder of Paperback Expert, and that is absolutely true. It's one of the marketing philosophies that I have, that I teach my clients, and we help them to show up authentically, genuinely in their marketing. And it starts with discovering their story, your story, the story that's inside of you that you're not telling right now. Taking that story, crafting it into a crystal clear message that will resonate with your audience. Making you an Amazon best-selling author so you can put a copy of your book in someone's hand and they can spend an hour or 2 or 3 with you through the pages of your book, getting to know who you are. Because you're in a very competitive environment. And everybody does basically the same thing. So from the client's perspective, the prospect's perspective, they're online searching for somebody they can trust who will lead them where they want to go. They don't need more information. They can find that on the Google. They're looking for you. They're looking for someone they can bond with, someone they can know, someone they can share their life with in this area where you can serve them. People will buy who you are more than what you do. You need to show up differently in your marketing. You need to share some of your background, some of your personal story. You don't have to reveal all of your skeletons that we all have, but you do need to share a little bit, maybe about your hobbies or your focus in business or maybe some personal stories. It's different for every person. But you need to be genuine. You need to pull the curtain back a little bit. I've got a client, he's a financial advisor, and when we met him, he was just telling people he's a financial advisor. He helps people, build retirement accounts and things that are safe and that they can have a great retirement. And that's what everybody says. We got his story and we heard his passions, and we helped reposition him so that he could have a compelling story so that people would understand who he is, not just what he does. And now, John Stevenson is the guaranteed retirement guy. Okay? So now when he talks with somebody and say, hey, John, what do you do? He's like, well, I am the guaranteed retirement guy. I work with people to guarantee you're going to have income the rest of your life and you'll never have to worry about being broke. A message like that separates him from everybody else. It captures the attention of his audience and it causes them to say, well, how do you do that? Now he's in a position to have a conversation. And that's the importance of showing up as who you are. Another great example is Chris Perry. I use Chris a lot because it's such a great example that of discovering a story that was inside of him, that you have a story to tell as well. You're just not telling it. That's why when we work with clients, the first thing we're going to do is discover your story and craft it into a compelling, crystal clear message. Many times that leads to you creating a book without writing a word with us. Sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. We want to help you have a clear message that communicates to people who you are, because we know that they will buy who you are more than what you do. So Chris Perry's a home inspector. That's a very competitive environment. No differentiation. Everybody's Jack's home inspection or John's home inspection or whatever. And we got Chris a story on nights and weekends. He's a high school football referee. And so we combined those two worlds and we positioned Chris as America's home inspection referee. And we told Chris that when he goes out on inspections or when he goes out to realtors' offices to wear his uniform because he's a referee. And when he's inspecting houses and he finds a problem, put a yellow flag on it. So we took something that was inside of Chris, we created a compelling message, and now when he goes around, it's Chris, because he's a referee on weekends. This is what he loves to do. He also loves to inspect homes. People will buy who you are more than what you do. People buy Chris and hire Chris because of who he is. He's a football referee. He's a referee for home inspections. It's different from all of his competitors, allows them to charge higher prices and gain more clients. You have a story to tell that's just like that. We did another book for a lady up in Canada, Lynn Godfroy, and Lynn came to us and she was creating her book, and we helped her get it done a lot faster because we can help you get your book done in under 24 clock hours of your time. So it's fast. It's a great experience. But we always start with that message. And so for Alin, we talked with her, we took her through our process, we reviewed her website, and we discovered that how she does things financially for her clients is a lot like how an architect works. She builds frameworks and structures through which they can build a great retirement. So we took Alin and we made her the financial architect for Canadians, because that's who she works with. And you notice the house and everything is all branding. And then we created a 6-step process for her called the Retire process that she takes people through to help them build a great retirement. So that all came through our process, but it helps Alin show up differently because that's who Alin is and it's her process. We just gave it a name and gave it a structure so that now when people say, well, Alin, what do you do? Instead of saying, well, I'm a financial advisor, she says, I'm the financial architect for Canadians. People buy who she is more than what she does, because a lot of people do what she does. She just is different, and they want to work with her because of who she is. People are going to want to work with you when they understand who you are. We'll help you discover your story, craft a compelling message, and create a brand that you can take to the world that is going to help them understand who you are, why they should work with you, and how you can help them. If you're looking for a way to change your business, to get off the revenue roller coaster, and to gain clients more easily, let's have a conversation. And we'll help you craft a compelling message and create a solid brand message that you can take out so that people will buy you because of who you are more than what you do. Reach out. Let's have a conversation. I look forward to helping you. God bless.